I've been surprised how little I know of myself. I'm 53 years old. You'd think I'd have got the gist of it by now. But there are mysteries within, still. And I don't think I'm unique in that regard. Trauma is generally understood to involve a cutting off from parts of oneself, parts of one's emotional life, parts where the damage lies, where the pain resides. This separation was probably necessary for survival. But in time, what's been separated will come to cause problems. Bessel van der Kolk wrote that silence about trauma leads to death, the death of the soul. I started writing songs in 1989, 35 years of songs. I can hardly believe it. I wrote some pop songs, I wrote some up songs, but I also wrote songs that were flooded with sadness. Back in my 20s, I can remember wondering where all the pain in those songs came from. I mean, I didn't feel that bad. I didn't think I was that sad. Years later, and I understand that most likely, the pain and the sadness came from those parts of myself that I'd cut off from as a child. It came from behind the walls that I'd built in order to survive. Those parts were now talking to me, trying to talk to the world through my songs, through rhythms, melodies, harmonies, and lyrics. Recovery is sometimes conceptualized as reconnection to those parts of ourselves that were banished. Kim Etherington wrote about this, that healing requires us to allow ourselves to feel what we feel, to see what is there, perhaps for the first time. But this is dangerous work. But it's necessary work if we're to stand any chance of being okay. For van der Kolk, this is one of the most profound experiences we can have, and such resonance in which hitherto unspoken words can be discovered, uttered and received is fundamental to healing the isolation of trauma. Communicating fully, he wrote, is the opposite of being traumatized. It's in this way that, like the singer-songwriter Mary Gauthier, I too have been saved by a song. And on many occasions, what the song has had to teach me has been the truth of my own life. The very thing that common sense would suggest must already be known to us might turn out to be the most elusive, hard-won, but essential learning that we can undertake. There's a lot of reasons to stay afloat. There's a lot of ways out we don't care to talk about. There's a lot of trains wrecked in the stations. Not a lot of time left, so why am I waiting? He told me so, I took it to heart. Black autograph left there at the start. What good are witnesses who only laugh? Turn and face away, choose a quieter path. Well, through it all I was calling him to cover me now. Cover me now. Cover me now in love. There's a lot of reasons to stay afloat. There's a lot of ways out we don't like to talk about. There's a lot of trains wrecked in the stations. Not a lot of time left, so why am I waiting? You saw it all in one afternoon. The world turns away half a lifetime too soon. So you took him out with a silent sound, stood by me to turn my chances around. Well, I've ended up with your muscles somehow, and you cover me now, you cover me now, you cover me now in love, 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 love. 'Cause there's a lot of reasons to stay afloat. There's a lot of ways out we don't care to talk about. There's a lot of trains wrecked in the stations. Not a lot of time left, so why am I